But she saw something. I think she saw something and she just realized.
Line here.
Oh, our respect
Wow, she
to
found
H5.
Yeah.
And how fast she did that.
Yeah. No, but Humpy sometimes misses certain moves, but then she defends it very well. We saw
Any strongest players in the world could do even worse things there.
Of course. And I'm sure when she did it, she was thinking that the line would win.
Yeah, sure.
The mistakes appear with hindsight, obviously, at that moment.
As there is nothing else to do on the 7th rank. She was playing rook b4, she was ready for rook c8 and queen e7 check. But still, she is using her time, and later we both know, Almira, that when there is a 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes on the clock, then she is looking at the clock and there is another Divya at the board after that. And as tired you are, more doubts you have.
By the way, I was thinking, if I compared this tournament to a marathon run, and it is a chess marathon because the distance is so long. So I was thinking, I don't know, I was running mostly 20 kilometers, but even during those days where I was training, you know that you have to be prepared to those moments where you hit the wall. Yes, so she drew her 2 classical games and then had to go through a very grueling tiebreak, so where you need a lot of energy. And normally, like when you're running, when you're hitting the wall, I know how difficult it is also for chess when you experience this lack of energy, sudden lack of energy. And with King G1, we are going to see the repetition. And Divya is down to 1 minute 40 seconds. Yes. Well, we've been so low on time, especially for Divya, 2 minutes. She has to go for the repetition, I think. Let me check. No, it's the. I have Queen D1. Queen D1. No, not yet. They have to repeat one more time. King G2. So now if Divya goes King G1 and not King H2, this is going to be a threefold repetition.
Yeah. So that's the last moment.
And up to Humpy, yes, she inspired so many generations. And
that's true, and I think we're going to have the handshake now. And another draw, and it seems like, Almira, we could have the both tie breaks here in the both matches. And I don't mind because tie breaks is always interesting to watch. Much more pressure, much more nerves, much more blunders.
By the way, if we having that
Queen D1 already 3rd time happened.
Queen D1.
Yes, it's a 3rd time.
This is now because Humpy could have claimed the draw now. So if Divya deviates, if she plays King H2, then the game continues. Yes, it seems that Humpy doesn't mind. Yes,
does not mind to continue. Of course. If the white will start risking, that's absolutely good for black. With such a time on the clock, almost less than 1 minute. Oh,
King H2. It's unbelievable. What just happened? Divya Deshmukh decided to play on at least for a while.
And Humpy could claim the draw on the previous move. She did not do that, and they just continue playing after King H2. That's happened, dear chess friends. That happens.
And Rook F6, we had this line, yes, in our analysis. So, okay, let's switch to Rook F6 once again. Rook B2, I think. And Rook B2 is on the board. It's like those girls, they're amazing fighters. 1 minute, 40 minutes, but Divya Deshmukh decided to keep on playing, fighting. Maybe not for the moment, but like...
Queen E8 and Rook B8 will be super dangerous.
Ah, you mean here?
Yeah.
Okay, but let's make the move G6 on the board and Queen E8 with the idea of bringing the Rook to...
Yeah.
Just let's
Okay.
Watch
We have
this
what we
game,
have.
of course.
The game is to the end. Now Divya could not change anything. Now maybe it's time for Humpy to change them. What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? Who is that? Okay, so 3 times repetition we have already, but no one of them want to claim it.
And it's a draw. What if a game, Valery?
Yeah.
It seems that Divya is still thinking about the middle game, because I think that she's still processing what happened after the sacrifice.